Alban, were you one of the ones that moved to Japan? Okay, this is a good talking point as well. This is something I've been wanting to talk about for a while. So, I wanna kind of talk about this a little. I don't want to call this like a reality check for fans, but I think it's something that needs to be said. Because I think people have gotten too comfortable with this topic. So, I'm gonna kind of reel it back in a little bit. I'll just be very blunt and say that as fans, how do I say this in like a, well, it's gonna sound mean anyway, so I might as well just say it what it is. Say it for what it is. As fans, as people that watch us as live streamers and entertainers, it is no one's business about where we live, what part of wherever we live, what we do, personal things like that. It's no one's business. And I'm not attacking the person that asked. Thank you for asking that, by the way, because it's a really good leading point into this. So, yeah, like, private things like that are no one's business. I understand that there are some people that are really, like, livers. I understand that there are some livers that are really, excited to talk about that whenever they move and things like that. And it kind of makes fans go like, oh, I wonder if other fans, or I wonder if other livers are also moving, and I get that, like, you might want to ask, and things like that, but when it comes down to it, but unless the liver themselves is talking about, like, moving or anything like that, I don't think it's within anyone's right to ask, like, oh, did you move? Are you moving? Where do you live? Because at the end of the day, it's private. No one needs to know that unless the liver themselves is talking about, like, moving or whatever. That's fine. That's their own thing. That's their own stuff to deal with. Like, that's they can do whatever they want with their community and, like, the things they say on their streams and content. Totally fine. But as a general rule of thumb, with personal info like that, unless the liver themselves is talking about it, then it's personal stuff should stay personal stuff, right? But yeah, for me, I will never reveal if I'm moving ever to any place. I will never reveal where I live or any kind of private information like that, because that's only something that I need to know. It's okay for other people to be excited about moving. I'm not saying that it's not. Like, it's fine, because, like, the world is big. When it comes down to it, it's hard to find people. But, like, I'm very particular about that kind of stuff, because even if there's just, like, a 0.1% chance for me to be identified somehow, I would like to reduce that chance. I'm a very particular person when it comes to private things. Which is why I feel like I have this kind of reputation for being a very private person among fans, maybe among livers too, I don't know. But I feel like I've kind of come to be known as the person that doesn't talk about private stuff. Even, like, off collabs and stuff like that, or, like, meeting people offline. I never talk about that stuff. Just because I care about people's safety. I want people to be safe. I don't want people to be identified or anything like that. I always talk about offline stuff, like, weeks after it's done. Days, weeks, just in case. And I'll always wait for the other person to talk about it.